Okay, here we go. So you may notice that is not my team, and I'm battling against myself. That's because, like an idiot, I deleted the footage from my week 3 game. I think this is week 3. Maybe this is week 4. I think this is week 3 game. Either way, this is, I'll put it correctly in the title. So anyway, yes, so I have to do this post-com. Don't worry, I don't really like post-coms myself very much at all. I think it really takes away from watching the game. So I'm not going to do these normally. This is just because I wanted to get a video out for this particular league. Well, I would do it for all my leagues, honestly. I just wanted to get the video out, right? So we're going to go ahead and post-com. I brought, let's see, if I can go off of memory here, Voltorb is Violite. The Shroomish is Poison Heal this time. We bring the Tera Dark Dino because it just obliterates everything. Simba is here. Simba the Litleo is here to stall out that Exeggcute, the Terrifier Chlorophyll Exeggcute, which is a huge threat right now. I think Roly-Coly, I think I was going back and forth here actually. I think if I remember correctly, I had planned to save the Roly-Coly with a Focus Sash to try to beat the Exeggcute, if it were to be that, because at this point it was revealed that it was Terrifier, because we have open team sheet, well, not totally open team sheet, open Tera, but anyway, right, so what did I do here? I led with Chewbacca. Yeah, I mixed it up. I remember that. I was worried about the Exeggcute, so I switched my lead, which my dedicated lead was supposed to be Roly-Coly with Focus Sash to get like spikes or something. And then here, I can't remember. I think I just U-turned because I'm Scarf probably. Sorry, I don't even remember that. I'm doing this so far after the fact, like a whole week later, pretty much. Just trying to get this in. I'm pretty sure I was just Scarf clicking U-turn. Discovered that he was not a Violite. Because that was good damage for a U-turn off of the Mankey. And here I am thinking. I think I went straight to Roly-Coly anyway. Yeah, my early game here was so bad. Excuse me. I'm pretty confident that I just went into Roly-Coly here. I didn't have a switch to Earthquake. That was my problem, is in this game, I guess I have the Shroomish. Why didn't I go into Shroomish? Maybe I needed Shroomish for something else. I think I wanted to save Shroomish for something else. So I knew I had a Focus Sash here, and of course, he is loaded dice, so he had I think it's 50-50 to get 4 hits or 5 hits, but he does get enough hits regardless to KO the Roly-Coly on turn 1. So not a great start, actually terrible start. He did need all 5 hits for what it's worth. That was actually a horrible start for us. So, but now the thing is, this Gibble has got his minus defense. He's got the plus speed, but I am Choice Scarf, so I can just come in and click a move. I think because I was afraid of the Exeggcute, I still click Close Combat because I just wanted to bop it. Right, you still have to take that chip damage. Sorry if you can hear fans and stuff in the background too. It is a hot day today in real life. But anyway, yeah, I think I just clicked Close Combat here. But I was thinking about U-turn in case the Exeggcute came in. I think that's what's taken me a minute here to make that decision. Because this early game Gibble was a problem. Oh, I think I was also worried about if it was Scarfed. So like if it was Scarf plus the Scale Shot, it might kill the Mankey here, and that would be a huge problem. Obviously, he did not go into the Exeggcute. He actually gave me a boost because of Defiant. And if I remember correctly, this is Close Combat. Yeah, just absolutely mollywops this thing, except it lived because it was a Violate. I remember thinking, like, there's no shot that this Pokemon lives a Close Combat. And then it was like, oh, damn, it did. Like, I thought for sure there was no planet which it lived a +1 Close Combat, but here we are, and he's going to fake out, obviously. So I'm locked into Close Combat. I think at this point, again, I'm just concerned that he's going to get Exeggcute in for free. If he gets it in for free, he can freely click Sunny Day, right? Oh, that did so much damage. That fake out did so much damage. This is a This is a ballsy little Litten, man. I didn't really end up putting in a lot of work because I can just click close combat again. And it obviously got a little bit of chip here on the fake out, but yeah, I think ultimately right now I think I click close combat again to kill it, but because you have to remember I'm locked in. I would otherwise U-turn here probably, but yeah. So the problem being that Exeggcute coming in for free, and it might even do that. Knowing that or maybe he doesn't know that I'm Scarf. I think he doesn't totally know that I'm Scarf yet. Or no, he must, because of the... Well, he switched out the Gibble, so he never had it actually revealed, right? He switched Gibble out, so it technically wasn't revealed that I was close combat. Or, excuse me, that I was Choice Scarf. Either way, Mankey the Chewbacca is going to claim the first kill of the match. Well, actually, no, for us. I was going to do a Chewbacca roar there, but I don't. People probably think that's ridiculous. People probably like... Dude, you're not cool. Cut it out. Here we're going to find out. I don't think he goes Exeggcute yet. I think it's later in the game. Now, because he doesn't know for sure that I'm that I'm Scarfed yet. And maybe this is him scouting it. That's what it was. I remember this now. He doubles, doesn't he? Or he bullet seeds. He just raw bullet seeds. I'm not quite sure. Like, I feel like the sunny day, because U-turn, if I wasn't Scarfed and I U-turned out and he Tera fired, right? So there's a lot of different ways that this could play out, because he can stay this type and be resisting the close combat, or he can go fire, but he shouldn't go fire because I'm probably locked. He probably assumes I'm Scarf at this point. And that's the thing, though. He doesn't want to take a U-turn if I'm not, right? So it's probably kind of a 50-50. That's probably what my opponent's thinking going through this right now. So I just get out of there because I'm locked into close combat, and now he probably knows that, because otherwise I would have U-turned, right? So we go right into our Simba here, who is designed to try to beat the Exeggcute. Resists both fire and grass moves. Really just... this thing is so threatening, and you'll see that in a little bit here. Sorry for spoilers, because I can't help it, but... I probably click Flamethrower here. I think it's a pretty easy call. I might have clicked Hyper Voice, expecting his epinephrine, his Floatzel to come in. I think I just clicked Flamethrower, though. Just not want to mess around with the Exeggcute. The only other thing I could have clicked Hyper Voice for is because he could Tera Fire, and Hyper Voice would hit both, whereas Flamethrower would be resisted if he Tera Fired, right? So, so what did I click here? I flame charged. What a stupid play. Like that was a stupid play, dude. Why? What do I get out of that turn? I think I have to switch out anyway. I think I still have to go out. So this is kind of fun to not remember every time. He just lip turns, but I have to go out into the... I think I was afraid of this, the Floatzel, and that's why I was preserving Shroomish. Yeah, I think I was, and unbeknownst to us at the time, right, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of the game, he's actually protective pads, and rightfully so, because he was expecting what I brought, which was Effect Spore on the Shroomish to try to catch it on a flip turn or something, and get like a free paralyze or a sleep or a poison. Anything would have been nice, honestly. This monster, I tend to always underestimate Hoothoot and Noctowl because of the tinted lens. So this is a pretty big turn. I remember what happens here. He clicks Hurricane because I've got the Shroomish out, right? And that would probably body it. I go into Voltorb, again, thinking, oh yeah, resist, flying resists. So he misses his Hurricane. At the time of the recording, I thought that was not really a big deal, because I would have resisted it and I was a Violate. However, I forgot about Tinted Lens, so Hurricane actually still would have done a good chunk. We're going to see how much damage it would do later, and it does come into play at the end how much HP Voltorb has. So that was not a game-breaking miss, but I will say that, he missed a 70% accurate move. That's what happens. Like, I bring my Hustle Dino, and I miss sometimes, right? Because that's what happens when you use those powerful moves. But ultimately, the Hurricane miss... It didn't break the game, but it changed the game. If that makes sense, right? So we go ahead and catch the Gibble on the foul play here, which is amazing. We know it's not, or we believe it's not Scarf at this point. So I believe I just ended up clicking foul play again. So that foul play read was fantastic for us. I thought it was way too obvious for him to go back to Gibble. The foul play was a great read, great bring, gets Gibble in range there. So he's gonna double because he wants to keep the Gibble around, and you know that makes sense because he can always scale shot to get a kill. I believe it was his tier 1, his best Pokemon too. But anyway, he brings up the Q-Fant. We're just gonna fire off a foul play again, which does damage, man. Voltorb put in so much work here. I believe I'm just gonna Volt Switch out on this, thinking that it can't really do anything to me, even if it was Scarfed. To outspeed me, like I probably live in Earthquake because I have the Violate and it's not Stab, but I forget. I think he clicks Iron Head here, yeah, because he was predicting me to go out. He knew that I would just Volt Switch out, and I think I regretted it because Thunderbolt might have killed, but it probably needed a high roll, and this is just much safer. And obviously Voltorb's already putting in the work, so Q-Fant's going to be sitting out here waiting for me to make my decision. I think I was nervous about going hard into Litleo Simba because I didn't want to take an Earthquake, but I felt like it was probably my best. No, that's right. So I was actually expecting an Earthquake, so I went into Grumps, who took way too much damage. And I'm not Poison Heal, I'm FX Sport. So I get the Para on this, which is nice, but ultimately him clicking Iron Head again is a good play because Shroomish, I can't do anything to this thing. I think I clicked Giga Drain, but again, I didn't want to switch Iron Head in on anything. Or I didn't want to have a Pokemon take an Iron Head unnecessarily and not get anything out of the turn, right? So I believe I go for Giga Drain here. There might be a full Para. I don't think so, though. Let's see what happens. I get the Giga Drain. He lives on 1. I did not know until now that it was 1. So actually, we got a little unlucky there, too. I did not know that he lived on exactly 1. So now we're really low, but we can kill it with Giga Drain, and I think that's just what I do. I think I just click Giga Drain, and he just clicks Iron Head. It's just one of those turns that everybody kind of accepts the fate of the turn. We're going to get a tiny, tiny bit of recovery. That was probably 1 HP also. Actually, I think it has to be. But anyway. So, my opponent now goes into, I believe, the Hoot Hoot again, right? Because I think he waited till near the very end to pull the Exeggcute shenanigans, which actually worked very well because I was running out of answers to it. So, well played by my opponent from that perspective. So he's going to Hyper Voice this time because he doesn't want to switch, or he doesn't want to miss. I also didn't want to raw switch Voltorb in again, so I just took the L there with Shroomish, now fully accepting that the Float Soul, it's not Float Soul, it's Buizel. The Buizel is a problem for me now. So I might go into Voltorb now, though, believing that I'm faster. I think we saw that it's Scarf, maybe? I can't remember, actually. It would have been just on the screen like 3 seconds ago. Maybe it'll show it here. Yes, it is Scarf. So that's scary. So basically, I believe that I don't remember if I Thunderbolt or if I Volt Switch. I want to say I Volt Switched, but obviously I'm going to eat a Hyper Voice. And so that's probably, you just tack on a little more. I did Thunderbolt, and I think this kills, actually. Let's go, Voltorb! Voltorb putting in the work this game, dude. But yeah, so imagine now that I had taken that Hurricane, which would have done slightly more damage than that Hyper Voice. So already, we would either be very, very low HP or just flat out dead. I think we would still be alive with like 1 HP or something. Because it looks to me, we did some calcs after the fact too. I think we agreed that it mattered, but it didn't. It definitely mattered, right? It changed the game. The Hurricane Miss absolutely changed the game. But it didn't like rule out a win for him. It didn't guarantee that I was going to win either. I go for the foul play here. Again, maybe predicting. I don't remember why I clicked. Oh, because it was just damage. It was just to get damage, and we saw it was physical. Right? We saw it was physical. And I just thought, okay, let's go ahead and click foul play. He should have Terra'd. It would have taken less damage, but that's okay for us. He didn't Terra. I don't know why he didn't Terra. On the first turn there, because he had seen foul play already. Oh, I guess he wanted to resist my electric moves. He probably doesn't know if I'm... he should know that I'm a Violate, because I took the Hyper Voice, and I took one other small thing, I think. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, so the Voltorb is really putting in the work here, but now the Exeggcute, this is exactly what I was afraid of, and I think it's me here trying to figure out how to play this. Oh, actually, you know what? When we ran the calcs again, I think I did guarantee live Hyper Voice into Hurricane. So if I had taken the Hurricane, Voltorb still would have been alive, but I'd be very, very low. I remember that now. We did run those calcs. Anyway, so Exeggcute is going to now do its Terrifier thing, and it's absolutely terrifying. Terrifying Tera. I bet that joke's never been made before. Anyway, so he goes for a Tera Blast. I'm basically sacking Mankey again. I'm sorry, Chewbacca, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. He's my tier 1. He's supposed to be my team captain. But he's not. I just keep sacking him. I think it's because people prepare heavily for Mankey. So what ends up happening is Mankey doesn't put in as much work, other than that first week. But anyway, here comes Simba. Knowing that I probably resist, we've seen his full set. I don't know if we've seen Swords Dance, actually. No, we have not. So we don't know if he has a third, like, psychic. Well, I guess no, he's physical. So yeah, I think we're just thinking that we wall this Exeggcute with Simba here. So we're gonna come sit on it and probably just click Hyper Voice, if I remember correctly. Where my opponent's trying to figure out what to do now, because he has very limited turns of Sun. I think at this point I had kind of established for myself that as long as we can stall out the Sun, we're fine, because he won't be able to click Sunny Day again. And we have Scarf Dino. Oh, that was another thing. I still have Scarf Dino, who didn't even come in the back. He Swords Dances because he's probably running calcs and knowing he can't even two-shot me at this point. So I click Facade. I'm physical. I didn't remember that. But that did, like, nothing, which is a problem. So now he's at +2, and Simba's going to have to start tanking hits here. It's going to be in the fire. It's going to be Tera boosted. Simba's going to have to eat it. I mean, that's really I don't think I had another option here. I've got the Scarf Dino in the back, which can easily win the game. I also have Voltorb in the back, who, because of the Hurricane miss, is at a decent amount of HP. But actually, I think at this point, Voltorb probably could clean up anyway, as long as Sun is gone. Between Foul Play, and I can always Thunderbolt this now because it's Tera too. So anyway, he's going to go ahead and Tera Blast. And that did so much damage, but we lived. We lived, Simba. Now, he lives on 1 again. Again, I did not know he lived on 1 twice. Okay, I feel a little bit less bad, I guess, about the Hurricane miss. But ultimately, it wasn't a super haxy game, right? But anyway, he's going to kill me now. But fortunately for us, so Sunny Day, he attacked twice, he used Swords Dance. I think there's 1 more turn of Sun, right? Nope, that's not even. I always miscount that. So Sun is gone now, and I think I'd just go, instead of risking a miss with Dino, who's Scarf and could just come in and obliterate everything as long as we land. I think I was trying to decide between that right now and Voltorb. Voltorb should just be able to clean up here. I probably clicked Foul Play in case he went hard into Gibble, just to get rid of it that way. Yeah, I 100% had Scarf Dino in the back too here, so if Voltorb were to be... Oh, yes, okay, again, I'm remembering now. So here's where Voltorb, it might have come down to... if I could land 2 attacks with Dino, right? So we're going to go ahead and Thunderbolt. I don't know why I didn't Foul Play, because honestly, Foul Play... Oh, maybe it was just to prevent... Because I still outspeed and can kill the Gibble later. But anyway, Gibble, what I was getting at there a second ago was Gibble's Rough Skin. So if I would have lived the 2 other moves, Hurricane into Hyper Voice, would have been alive, barely, but would have been alive, except I would have died now. He could have gone into this and killed me with Rough Skin while I click Foul Play. So... I'm pretty certain that would have been the case if he had landed it. That crit absolutely did not matter, and actually we saw that earlier too. But yeah, so that's where we're at. He ultimately did not hit that Hurricane, so we are thankful for that, obviously. So I'd love to see Voltorb put in the work here too. So at this point, I can't remember if he has. Yeah, he doesn't have any Aqua Jet. I was worried maybe about Aqua Jet, but I have Static. And I don't know that he's Protective Pads, just because Effect Spore didn't come off that one time. I didn't know that it wasn't I didn't know that I couldn't get the static on this. So ultimately, I would have stayed in. I just click Thunderbolt here every time, and it turns out I outspeed, and we just win the game. So Voltorb killing it this week. Voltorb did awesome. We love Voltorb. Voltorb is one of my tier 2 Pokemon, and absolutely kills it every week that I bring it. So GG's to my opponent. Well played game. I think truly. I didn't mean to say anything about. I made stupid moves too. I mean, when I said I didn't understand his move, I made a lot of really stupid moves too. So I'm not trying to insult anybody. I mean, I like to think I laughed at a couple of things I did in there that were ridiculous. Like, why did I don't know. Anyway, yeah, GG's to my opponent, and that's my post-com for, I believe it's week 3. And we will catch you in the next one, which will be live, I swear to God.